the marbly. I'm doing it 24 hours. I've been lucky enough to get a peg 8. The reason I'm going down this morning is I've got to take my partner Hayley to the hospital tomorrow. So I got to be away from the lake at 7 AM in the morning. So I'm still doing 24 hours, but I'm doing an arse about it. I've had a couple of questions on YouTube about wrapping up. What is wrapping up and how do you do it? So I'm going to go through it today with you on the session. I'm not going to do it straight away because when I arrive it's bite time. So I'm not going to be thrashing about with the lead and that, okay? So I will show you through the video. But as I say, I'm arriving at bite time, so it's going to be pretty stealthy setup. Ping I'm out there, S7 of course on his stick. And I'll probably show you this afternoon then at how to wrap up and things. I say not trying to teach anyone to suck eggs, they always say But yeah, I'm going to show how to wrap up today because a lot of people have been asking about it. See you at the lake, guys. So this is peg 8, guys. So the opposite bank to the shop. There's a cabin on this peg, but I've got something a little bit different. I've got a Hungarian lavu, so that's what I'll be sleeping under tonight. The last session here I caught on an S7 topped with a pink S7 cut down pop up 12mm. So I'm starting off with the same rigs on the COMBI rig that I use. Let's get set up. Right guys, we're fishing. I'm fishing the right hand rod down to the right in catapult distance, and I've put 10 boilies round there, one at a time in the catty. These two rods here I'm fishing on 9 wraps. I'll explain all that later. As I said, fishing 9 wraps here in a tight formation. We're 2.5 feet apart, and I've put 20 boilies round there, one at a time in the throwing stick, because that's a bit further distance. Something to note, when I was setting up the rods, guys, something I always do, I check the line for about 5-6 foot, see if there's any nicks, and as it happens there was 2 abrasions on 2 of the rods on the line, so I cut that off and retied. So always check your line, guys. It could cost you a fish, you know, could cost you a big fish, could even cost you a PB. Yeah, so just check the line, okay? When you're setting up, guys, there's no rush, okay? Just take your time, check everything. I checked the putty on my rigs, make sure it was firm, you know, firm to the hook link. I straightened it out, everything was done nice and slow. Just take your time. You got plenty of time to watch porn up through the day, guys. If that's what you do, like, I would never do that. There you go. Right guys, take your time setting up, be as stealthy as you can, and when you put new baits, just put out one at a time, your freebies, you know, your decoys. So I've got myself 3 poles there now to make a tripod for my Hungarian Zeltban or lavu. This is my tripod, guys. With a 2mm paracord, just bind it there. So that's all it is. There's 2 ponchos, look, 2 ponchos buttoned together. Voila! So there's my shelter for the night, guys. Hungarian Zeltban, also known as a lavoo. 2 ponchos buttoned together. Just made a tripod, simple, easy peasy Japanesey. Clipped the 2 ponchos together, pegged it out. Use one of those ball elastics there. Job done. I may elevate one of the corners just to get my bed shed in. There you go, guys. Who needs a bivvy? Make it a bit more fun, innit? That's all I've done here, guys, to accommodate the bed chair. There it is. I'll just peg this end out here, stop any wind getting there. I've used a basher pole here, pegged out here using a trucker's hitch knot, and here I sawed another piece to get the length, dug a small hole with a peg to plant it in there. Tonight I'll pull this over, and there it is. Happy days. Just a little update for you guys. It's 11 now AM. Just had a pretty aggressive liner on the right hand rod, so got my eye on the ball here now. Right then, guys, I'm just going to show you how to tie the COMBI rig, okay? Now these are the components I use, okay? I've got some subtle braid, 15-pound boom, I've got a baiting needle, pair of scissors, anti-tangle sleeve, some small shrink tube, a size 6 claw hammer hook, small bit of putty, 0.75 piece of silicone. I can't think of the name of that now. That's a splicing needle and a pair of crimp pliers. And there's the crimp there. It's the extra small size. So the first thing we do, guys, this is quite important, this is, so thread your boilie on. This is S7 from DNA Baits, 15mm shelf life. I've got my decoys, I then thread them on, okay? So that's the first thing you do, that's to get a correct measurement. So we're going to do the hook length first, okay? So I've already tied the hair in. You all know how to tie a hair. So I've given myself plenty of material to work with. So I've got 7 inches there, okay? So I've got a size 6 claw hammer hook. So through the back of the eye, thread your hook on, okay? So you mount your bait, is to get your measurement, guys, right? So that's the way you want it. Okay? So I've got my measurement now on my baiting needle, okay? So I'm taking the baits off. Using the measurement on my baiting needle. I'm going to do a 5-turn knotless knot. Going back up through the back of the eye hook. So there's a knotless knot there with my hair on, okay? You have the correct length, and little good trick, guys, right, is to use your baiting needle for a measurement. Like I just showed you there, that's what I always do anyway, okay? It always works out correct. The next thing to do, guys, is thread your shrink tube on. Pull it on, okay? This is a small size, which works well with a size 6 hook, okay? So that's on there, so I'll be shrinking that down at the end. So let's move on to the boom. So here's my boom, okay? The first thing I had to do, I had to leave it on the spool. Taking my extra small crimp. I hope I'm in shot here for you guys. So you thread it through the one side. And back down the other side. There you go. Can you see that? So what I'm going to do now is, using my pliers, using the small end, just put it inside. Make sure it's sitting correctly inside. So there you go. So that side's done, okay? Taking my ruler. I'm going to cut off 8 inches, okay? Just to give myself room to work. So I've got 8 inches of boom there. I'm going to thread my anti-tangle sleeve on. And I'm also going to thread on the 0.75 piece of silicone. So they're on out the way. Using my ruler again. I'm going to make a 6.5 inch boom section, okay? So what I've done, I've just folded it over there, look. See? So taking my hook section, come through the loop, right down to the top of the shrink tube, and go around 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, and go back down 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going back through the same way, guys, right? That's another important part of the Albright knot. Right, so I'm just going to wet it with some saliva. I'm just going to tease it down. Nice and slow. There you go. Okay, so that's nice and tight. Just going to trim off the tag ends. So you've got that now, okay? So it's almost finished now. So what I'm doing now, guys, I'm sliding down the 0.75 silicone, okay? That's just to tidy the knot up. So I'm just pulling that over the knot, see? Over the Albright knot. Just to kind of smarten it up a bit. There we go, brilliant. So that's all that needs to be done now, guys, is a little bit of putty. Halfway. Just form a little rabbit drop in. There you go. I'm going to thread that on again, guys. And how you thread it on is, just put it on your baiting needle. Pull it through. So there's your finished rig, guys. That's all I got to do now is steam down the shrink tube with the hook at an angle and steam that straight. I'll do that now. So I'm straightening the rig out. And shrinking the tube down, look. There you go, lovely. And a little kink in it. Perfect. There you go, guys. Turn that off. You can even do it this way, guys, right, if you want to. Take the lid off your kettle and dip the shrink tube in. Slight curve in it. Job done. Nice straight rig. Neat. And tidy and the correct length. So there's the finished rig. Anti-tangle sleeve, bit of putty, silicone over the Albright knot, boom section, supple braid, shrink tube, size 6 claw hammer hook, the correct length there, 2 decoys on first, the boilie with a hair stop. That's my combi rig, guys. So these are your distance stick, guys, okay? There's 2 of them. They're 12 foot apart, which is 4 meters, okay? And they do come with a cord, which is 12 foot, but 9 times out of 10 you will lose this cord. That's all you need to do, guys, is lay your rod down on the floor and put a stake each side. You don't even have to use distance sticks, you can use bank sticks, okay? So one length of that is 1 wrap, two wraps, so on. So there's your distance sticks, okay? And 12 foot apart. So I'm fishing 9 wraps, okay? You see that tree there? That's what I'm using as a rising marker, okay? So at night now when it's dark, I'll be able to find that easy, okay? It's no good looking for something down here because you won't find it in the dark. But I'll definitely find that there. So that's what I'll be aiming every time for my left and middle hand rod, okay? My foot will be in exactly the same spot every time. It's no good having a year or year or year. It'll be there next to that orange stone with my toe up to the stanchion. So every time it'll be in exactly the same spot. I'll be casting with my clipped up rod, aiming at that horizon marker. So it's going to land somewhere there. So taking my lead now, I'm going to wrap my lead around one of the posts and wrap out 9 times. Nine. So I'm at 9 wraps here. I'm putting my line under the line clip. And I'm going to retrieve the line. Move back and forth. Keep tension on the line, okay? So I've clipped up now 9 wraps. So the line is under the clip. So I've connected my rig, the one we just tied, the 2 decoys. Now I'm going to cast out using the horizon marker with my foot up to the stanchion, aiming exact same spot every time. When it's a clip, I'm just going to follow the lead down until I feel it donk. Taking it out from under the clip. Sinking the line. I'm sinking the line now, guys, okay? I'm putting the back lead on. And I will pin it down to the bottom of the lake. So just in case you're wondering why I'm fishing 9 wraps on this peg, it's not that I'm fishing to any feature, you know, any gully or hard patch or anything. It's just that 9 wraps is 36 yards, so I'm staying inside my boundary because it's turnaround time now and I don't know who's going to turn up on peg 12 and 11, so I don't want to infringe on the efficiency. Obviously if nobody turns up, I've got the whole end of this lake to myself, so I may increase to 11, 12, 13, you never know. But at the moment I'm sticking to my boundaries, so I'm sticking within 40 yards. So just for your information on this lake, your boundaries on every peg is 40 yards, okay? So 9 wraps or 9.5 wraps. Okay. I'm just gonna get some lunch on the go. I haven't eaten today yet. I got 2 burgers, onions and cheese, tomato ketchup. I'll cook them in a corner there now. So there's lunch, guys. Happy days. It's 3:45 now, guys. There's 6 anglers on apart from myself. This bank is full. I've made an adjustment there to the right hand rod. I've walked it down the margin here, chucked it about 5 feet out, and I've chucked 5 boilies around there with the 2 decoys. So that's the only thing that's changed for me, fishing down there in the margin, because all the pressure's on that side of the lake. So that may be coming around, using that as a horizon marker, maybe coming around slightly here because there's a guy fishing next to me. Yeah, so I'm thinking of concentrating on this side of the lake. I can always move my pod around, but I might not need to, we'll see now. So 3:45, guys. So there's the first show of the day, guys. 9 wraps. Come on. It's 20-5, guys. Left hand rod. 9 wraps. Where they were showing. We got a chunk. With a carp. S7, and that one wasn't tipped with pink. That was just an S7. Happy days. Let's get them up on the mat for you guys. Happy with that one. I got 1 can of lager with me now to celebrate. I only bring 1, see guys. Right, let's get them up on the mat. Right then guys, DNA baits, S7, 15mm shelf life. Haven't weighed him yet. Chunk. Get him weighed there. I'm just going to weigh him on for filming, okay?
Yeah, of course, mate.
You have you know the scales, right? £25 per ounce. Happy days. DNA baits, that's heaven.
9 o'clock now, guys. All's quiet. Couple of liners. If I don't speak to you through the night, I'll speak to you in the morning. Night night, guys. Sleep tight. It's 20 to 10, guys. Got a nice chunk. Right down rod. DNA baits. S7. Get him up on the mat and weigh him and things now. £26 on the nose. Nice. There she goes. £26. Morning, guys. It's 6 AM. Nothing through the night, only a few liners. I got to strike down camp now to get home to take my missus to the hospital, as I said. So I'm gonna get a coffee on the go now, strike down camp. I'll speak to you guys when I get back to the van. It's 7:15. I'm out here. Gotta say, same thing applies in your angling as you camping. Leave no trace. I'm already taking a bag of someone else's rubbish home, okay? It's a terrible time to be leaving, guys. It breaks me, to be honest, as it's bite time. But if I don't leave now, my missus is gonna break my will to live. Over and out, guys. Press like, subscribe if you don't mind, and I'll see you on the next one. Over and out. Tank.